some exciting structure on the 3-day Bitcoin chart, a short-term hopium piece of data that we can look at tonight, and a reality check on the total crypto market cap, a bullish reality check, I should say. These are some of the things that we're going to talk about in tonight's video. Hit the subscribe, hit the like on the way in, and let's just jump into it. I'm going to actually start on the total crypto market cap, just talk about cryptos in general. If you're in the crypto space, we're on this ride together, right? I want to use an example to kind of pivot into this chart, and we're really going to get a reality check, a dose of reality of where we are right now. And I know I sound like such a permeable, but I just can't help myself. I posted this. This was a completely off topic, a post about dog, my favorite meme coin. And I just said, it happened. And this applies to the technicals as what we're going to look at in the zoomed out macro. This is a mindset mental type of thing that's happening here. It happened. Dog dipped around 28% since I posted this. This is good. It's brutal when it happens, but so necessary for parabolic move. And this was September 29th. This was days ago. We're talking about the 20-day crossing above the 50. Often is the case. If you watch my technical analysis, we get throwbacks to that area. The throwback happened. But I saw this post, on this comment on my post, just somebody being like, what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Probably, this is good? 28% dip since I posted? How is that good? What are you talking about? That concept applies exactly to the macros, and probably even more so. What is happening right now, and this is multifaceted. This consolidation is such a good thing. And I realize from the swing high on total crypto market cap chart, it's down. And I want to say this in the context of even going lower, how good of a thing this is. We are in, as far as cycles go, this post-halving kind of start of the bull run cycle environment, right? When you look back on this chart and you just kind of glance back pre-Bitcoin halving, we're in a very similar area as like all of this consolidation that happened back here. From a technical perspective, the length of it, the pain of it. And I just want to point out to you, it looks a little different in ways. COVID's in there, obviously, the capitulation. But this was the foundation to the parabolic move. The pain was so necessary for the parabolic move. The pain here is so necessary for the parabolic move. This is, I guess, where I turn into kind of a permeable. And if you look at this, I want to take it even a step further. Total crypto market cap chart. And there's so many people that don't see this. And I don't know if it's because they don't feel like being kind of long-term patient for the cycle to play out. But even if total crypto market cap just falls and breaks out of this trend to the downside, and we're at like $1.4 trillion market cap. Right now we're sitting at $2 trillion for total crypto market cap. Even if that move were to happen, if you zoom out on the chart, at this moment of the cycle, at this time of Bitcoin cycles and crypto cycles, this would be an incredible reset, an incredible bullish opportunity, something that we haven't seen since all the way back here, that COVID capitulation. And that's a big if, everybody. That's if, right? Maybe we're sideways for a while. But look, this is a half a year of consolidation on this weekly chart. Maybe we're sideways for a while. On the short term, this week, it'd be interesting to see how this closes in 3 days. But check this out. 50-week moving average support currently. I don't know how it'll close. But we're still in the middle of this channel, right? So maybe we come down and test this area, $1.75 trillion market cap, and people panic even more. But either way, I'm telling you, the reality check is the crypto market has never been so primed to enter a parabolic bull cycle as it is right now. So that's crypto for you. And I've realized I sound like a permeable. Maybe I'm too optimistic. I don't know, but this is just me zoomed out. We go over here on the Bitcoin monthly chart. Want to mention something in that regard. I mentioned on the total crypto market cap chart, the COVID dip. I mentioned what was going on. Look at what Bitcoin tested back there. That was the 50-month moving average. And just note where the breakout target is out of Bitcoin's falling wedge to the downside. It's right around that 50-month moving average. So this is really, and maybe things could get even worse. Everything go to zero. I guess that's the worst case scenario. But in my mind, the worst case scenario is this plays out, this pattern plays out. We fall to the target of around $40,000, 50-month moving average. And that will be this area that we haven't seen since all the way back there in March 2020. I just wanted to throw that little piece of data in there. Now, if we go to the short-term hopium chart, we can look at this, and then we're going to really break down the 3-day structure on Bitcoin. An exciting pattern that I just saw. It's going to be interesting to track in the short term as well. But the short-term hopium is just the 50-day moving average. So we've been tracking this, right? And here it is. We have the 20. We just saw this on that dog example at the beginning of the video. The 20-day crossing above the 50. What happened here? Look at that. A throwback to the area. So if you look at it, we're testing the support at the 50-day moving average. The hopium is Bitcoin actually sees support there. That would be incredible. I'm not too sure it will, right? And this could just be a very brief moment of consolidation before further down. But what I do want to mention on this chart is, I think I mentioned in yesterday's video, swing low to swing high, the support area that I'm really watching for is this Fibonacci. This 618 line around right around $58,000. The 786 line right around $55,600. That's a higher low support. Even if the 50-day moving average fails, I will be watching to see if Bitcoin can get a bounce there. And it would be an interesting bounce, a very bullish bounce, I say, because if you notice, right now Bitcoin is kind of primed to do what it's been doing. That is to say, the lower trend line. It just keeps happening for half a year. This is the story that we're in. So it would be very bullish indicator. I would say a bull confirmation if we did get support at the higher low area, at this Fibonacci area that we just looked at, and then actually bounce the upside. That could be a very huge signal if it happens for the actual reversal we're all waiting for and the actual breakout that we want to see, or that could lead to the breakout that we want to see. So that's Bitcoin on the daily. Here's the 3-day structure on Bitcoin I wanted to discuss. I don't know if you see it. I just saw it, and I want to discuss it. The inverse head and shoulders potentially setting up right now. So let's get the inverse head and shoulders tool, and here it is. Swing high, kind of like a neckline. Left shoulder. Head. Right shoulder. And here we are in the potential right shoulder setup. So if we're looking at this, it could be now. It could be the Fibonacci that we just discussed down here. Let's just say it was the Fibonacci. Let me point out on this 3-day, the 20 moving average on this 3-day looking really nice right now. Who knows how it'll close? We have 2 days left. But let's say we come down towards I don't remember exactly where the Fibonacci was, but we're in a higher low area, right shoulder set up. Check this out. There's the breakout up and towards like $85,000 to $90,000. So we talk about in the daily, potential setup to explode out of this half a year channel. But check this out. The inverse head and shoulders, even a shorter term structure, pretty large. It's a 3-day chart going back to June, beginning of June, also in play right now. And I want to mention something about the inverse head and shoulders. You notice the neckline. We can bring up this website, points out some important information. Similarly, the line that connects pattern tops called the neckline does not need to be strictly horizontal. Necklines with a slope downward add to the pattern performance. When head and shoulders formation is seen in a downtrend, it signifies a major reversal. So we might be getting that setup right now. Right shoulder still in play, and that's what we're going to be tracking on the short term. So when we talk about short-term technical analysis, this is definitely in play right now. I need to save that chart. And we'll just continue tracking it. But if we look at it, this is where we are, right? We've been here half a year. We could go lower. You know what to check out for support. At least that's what I'm checking out for support. All the while, though, zoom out on a total crypto market cap chart. No matter what happens next on the zoomed out, I think crypto is in for something special, something fun. So these are just my thoughts today. Wanted to put some data out there for you all. Hit the subscribe, hit the like. I appreciate you cruising through. I'll see you in the next video. God bless.